alright, mate?
Not doing too good.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I hate that advert. Just kicking in now.
I'm back.
Right, we shouldn't be too long, mate. We're just getting ready to start. Now, okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're on. It's Friday night. It's British Wrestling Radio with a very special guest, and he's on the phone right now. Is Mr. Ben. Are you all right, sir?
Yes, very good, thank you.
For those who don't know, Ben runs the poster that you can see in the chat room. Is Ben is responsible for all that organisation. So you've got a few people in the chat room saying hello, Ben, Mudge and Matt, and everybody's coming in and they're all chatting away for you right now. So
cool. Nice to meet everyone.
Yeah, it's an honour to have you on, mate. It really, really is. You're the first proper guest we've ever had.
Great, thank you.
It's a real honour to have you here. So first question off is, how's everything planning for next week?
Yeah, it's looking okay. At the moment, I think we've only got about 40 tickets left, so pretty confident of it actually being another sellout. I've never done this before, but we didn't get the stuff out in the local papers quick enough, and it's not coming out till next week. So to only have 40 tickets left without it even getting in the papers yet, we're pretty confident it's going to be another sellout in Huntingdon, which is great. We've done the venue twice, and it'll be 2 sellouts out of 2. That's
amazing. That's superb. Like you said, with hardly any promotion, to get nearly 40, about 40 tickets left, I think that's amazing. Well done to you, mate, for doing it, and thank you for coming to Huntingdon. Thank you very much. It's great. Because we've got a few from the chat room that's coming up. I mean, I know in fact that what I've done with the tickets and stuff, and we're all set to go with that, and we can't wait to come. I know there's a few guys that are saying they want to see Madman Manson and all the other guys, and T-Bone and Styx and El Ligero and stuff, and it looks going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a good lineup. I like it. It's not got as many people in as a St. Neots show, but it's certainly all quality. I think some of the matches, it's actually a show I can't even pick out what I think is going to be match of the night. For me, there's a few matches on there that I think are going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I got a question: will we see an appearance from Rockstar Harry?
Oh, if he had his way, definitely. Watch this space. I don't know if anybody's seen on the internet various stuff between Rockstar Spud and Marty Skrull. And Rockstar Spud's been taunting Marty Skrull quite a bit, and I have had a message from Marty Skrull to let me know that he needs to do some stuff with Harry, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, that good. For those guys who don't know, if you check it out on YouTube or something, there's a video with Southside Wrestling of Rockstar Spud not showing for another show, and Ben's son Harry coming out as Rockstar Spud. It's one of the best things I have seen in years. It's hilarious. It's one of the best. It's just all the music and everybody thinks he's coming out, and then Rockstar Harry appears. Absolutely top notch. It was one of the best things I've seen in 12 months, in the last few years in wrestling. It was great. Really, really cool to see it. And the last show at the St. Neots was just amazing, mate. I loved everything you did. It was a cracking show. And Freak in the chat room says, "Oh, I was there for that show," and so, but absolutely superb. For those who don't know, we've got the show's coming up week on Sunday, and it's on Sunday the 1st. It starts at, it's 5 o'clock start, isn't it? Doors open at 4:30.
Yep. Doors 4:30, show 5 o'clock.
Right. Well, you're all right to answer a couple of questions, because we've got a few questions that came up on the webpage, and I've got a few of them myself, if that's okay, mate.
Yeah, sure.
First one is from Matt Wrestling Mad Ward, wrestler from up in Yorkshire, and he said, is it hard owning your own company, and is there a lot of politics backstage?
Okay, two separate questions. Is it hard owning your own company? If you want to be classed as one of the best and you want to deliver the very best, it is unbelievably hard work. I don't believe anybody who hasn't promoted would understand just how hard work it is to promote. For example, this morning at 7 o'clock this morning, I was out postering. I got in tonight, I think at 9 o'clock tonight, after working in the middle, and then I've been on the computer doing various things, and now on the phone to you. You have to put in a lot of hours and be prepared to if you want to succeed. So it is very, very hard promoting. But running your own business also has the perks as well. If you run a good show and it goes brilliant and all the fans enjoy it, it's the best buzz in the world. It truly is. If you'd see, I think, Dean, you could say after you saw me the other week in St. Neots, I had a huge smile on my face. And it makes it all worthwhile when it goes well like that.
Yeah.
With regards to politics, unfortunately there are politics. To be honest, I don't like the politicians, and I would rather them not be around mine. But there are politics. There are wrestlers that don't get on with each other. There's promoters who don't get on with each other. But generally, I actually feel Southside's quite a happy place for people to work, and there doesn't seem to be too much bitching really at all.
It's great because the moment you go through the door, the shows I've been to, is everybody's friendly, everybody's loving the fact that you just walk in and it's a top class night. Everybody's so friendly, from the people who take the money to the raffle prizes to the ring announcer to every single person. And Matt says in the chat room, thank you very much for answering. Great answers, thank you.
No problem.
I am back.
Oh, but Ben, this is Daniel from Quebec, Canada. This is the other co-host. So
Okay, hi Daniel.
there you go, mate. There you go. Hey, he's been missing for the last few weeks. He's been ill. He went to he was supposed to go to a WWE show last week, but he was ill, so he didn't go. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, for those who don't know, if you haven't known with Ben's got the biggest collection of photographs of him being taken with WWE and TNA wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. If you've not, it's huge. It's not a case of who he has that had his photograph taken with. It's who he hasn't. It's amazing because I've just looked through the photographs and it's absolutely superb. It's it's great to see all these photographs. I mean, Ric Flair was there, Cena, the whole bunch. It's great.
I'm lucky boy.
Yeah, very lucky. Yeah. From Mudgeman, who's coming with me next week, we've just got one. He says, "What is the biggest holy shit moment you have had in SWE?"
Oh, that's a. Does he mean in regards to a move or a moment?
I just think a moment. I just think it was a moment that everybody went, "Whoa, what was that?" I know my one was the triple threat last year at St. Neots with there was the main event.
Yeah.
That was just oh, and Chris Travis and Martin Kirby when they were going up and down the stairs. That was
when Kirby went flying off the tiered seating. And Travis. Yeah. I don't know. For me, funny enough, one of the moments was when Burridge won the belt in Huntingdon last time, and Val Cabias was asking for his rematch, and just as they were about to agree, T-Bone's music come through, and it set up the main event for the anniversary show when Burridge announced the three-way hardcore match. And all the crowd had come up to the ring. They were banging on the ring, and that was pretty awesome, pretty cool. I don't know. For me as a promoter, that was probably possibly my favourite moment out of everything. There's been so many. There was a certain move Chris Travis done with Marty Skell that was absolutely awesome as well on the very same show. But there's been loads. I mean, when Finley had the match with Kirby for me last month, that was pretty amazing. There was some real holy shit, just the fact that Finley walked through the curtain. You know, that was for me that was kind of my thoughts of, right, I'm really starting to make strides in the business now. Finley is on my show. Trying to think, it's hard. I've had so many good matches on my shows, to be honest. I really, really have. I mean, on the last show you went to, Travis versus Haskins was amazing. There was a show last year, Travis versus Doug Williams, that was absolutely awesome. El Laguera and Robbie X had an awesome match with the Predators up in Nottingham last year. And also Sticks had an awesome match with El Laguera up there. There's just been so many.
I mean, from what I've seen, you're exactly right. I mean, everybody does it's just exactly right. I mean, if there's too many, then...
Yeah, do you know, Frank, sorry to cut you off. I'm going to actually tell you one. It's just come to me, and actually I think this is my biggest holy shit moment. It was on Forever Evolution, and it was Sammy Callahan from CZW. He'd flown in from America that morning against Dave Mastiff, and he basically stood in the corner and abused Dave Mastiff. And Dave Mastiff hit him with the biggest move I've ever seen in the first 10 seconds of a wrestling match ever. Just a massive flying sit-down powerbomb that looked so brutal it was untrue, and it was within 10 seconds of the match starting. So actually I'd say that was my holy shit moment in Southside.
I think I might have to get the DVD for that. I think I definitely will have to get the DVD for that, just to see this moment now.
It will be available on next Sunday. It's being made as we speak.
Right. Yeah, that Mudge. I think me and you was going to go to the souvenir stand straight away. I think we've got another question from Neil Rogers, who lives in Belfast, and he just said, as a promoter, do you still get those last-minute butterflies before the show starts?
Always. In fact, strangely, the last show that I'd done was the first show that they weren't there really badly. And I think butterflies is probably too kind a word. I have really suffered from nerves before shows. But the more I've done, the more I've got used to it. And they're disappearing. I think I'm learning. I'm learning that if something goes wrong, the show will still go on. And normally my butterflies disappear once the show starts, because then it's basically in the hands of the wrestlers. And I only book the best guys, so I know they're going to do really well. But it's more leading up to it, you know. I worry about certain things. I worry about, you know, if sometimes ticket sales can be slow, but then right before the show they just start flying out. And I worry, will the atmosphere be good enough and stuff like that. But yeah, they're still there. I think the day that they're not there at all is the time when you're maybe a bit too confident in your own stuff and maybe take your eye off the ball.
Oh, superb. Just got a couple left for you, mate. And that's still, these are my own personal ones I've got for you. How did you decide to be a wrestling promoter? What made you decide to do it?
Okay, well, I've been a wrestling fan for a long, long time. And believe it or not, I hadn't seen a British wrestling show. 3 years ago, I'd never seen a British wrestling show. Only 3 years ago. I got speaking to a guy called Mark at a TNA show, the first time TNA ever toured England, and he told me about 1PW, and he told me they were doing a show called To the Extreme, which had some ex-WWE guys like Kevin Thorne, Sandman, Nova, Simon Dean, Kid Cash, Little Greedo, and so I went up to Doncaster with my son, didn't know what to expect, and saw a hell of a lot of British guys that I'd never heard of, really. I'd only heard of a couple of them, really, and fell in love with it straight away. And within a year of starting to go to British shows, I thought, why is there nothing in Cambridge? Why is there nothing around here? And then I just thought, do you know, say, I work in a bank. I think I've got quite a good head on me. I want to give it a go. Gave it a go, and it's just gone on and on and on from there, basically.
Yeah. Can I just say thank you to everybody who comes to your shows from around here, because you've just said it right. If there's nothing around here, then you've made a lot of people very, very happy, me included. As soon as we saw the posters, Oh, I'll always come. Don't worry about that. We'll always be here.
Funny enough, on that first show I saw 3 years ago, do you know who it was that caught my eye, who impressed me?
Go on.
Mr. El Ligero. That was the first, obviously, it was the first time I saw a lot of the guys I actually use now. On that first show I went to, Kirby was on it, Travis, El Ligero, Spud was on it. There was loads, and it was El Ligero that I walked away going, wow, he's as good as Rey Mysterio, but he's English. And now I have the pleasure of him being a regular for me.
Yeah. Allegero is an awesome worker and superb. Last one I've got for you, mate. Really, who is the hardest worker in British wrestling, in your opinion?
Hardest?
Yeah, who's the hardest worker?
As in a wrestler, I take it, you mean?
Yeah, as a wrestler, yeah, the hardest. Yeah, it's always was well. It's the hardest worker in British wrestling, like with the wrestling type thing.
You know, something that is a very, very, very difficult question to ask. I don't think I could give you one. I'm going to give you a few.
Go on. I'll take a few because I've got a few names because I always see them when I'm doing the show, when I'm previewing the shows. There's always the same names that keep coming up.
Yeah.
And
when I say hard, I'm going to say it in respect of how much thought they put into the business, how much effort, how much they try and look after their body, how much they want to keep growing. I'd say Styx, I'd say El Ligero, Martin Kirby, Rockstar Spud. They're probably the four that I think more to Mark Haskins, Marty Skell. Sorry?
Didn't Mark Haskins botch the shooting star press?
Yeah, yeah. Daniel
Yeah.
said, did he botch the shooting star press when he worked for you?
No, he didn't. And he's back working for me next month. He's doing the speaking tournament that we're doing in Nottingham.
But
no, he never bodged anything.
No, I think the thing that did me at St. Nate's is when we were watching it is the guy I sat next to, all he kept chanting for the whole match was TNA. I'm like, but we're not at TNA, we're at Southside.
You should get SWE chants going instead.
Oh, we'll get them going next week. We've got a few of us coming. We're going to get them going. We was.
Definitely.
Somebody just asked me one. AKA with WrestleMania next week. You got any predictions for WrestleMania? Or just going to watch it? Sorry.
I can't see Triple H beating Undertaker. I do wonder if Shawn Michaels is going to screw Triple H and make a return to the ring. I don't know. Maybe. Cena, The Rock. I really don't know what's going to happen there because I can't see how The Rock winning is going to do the business any good. I wonder if Miz is going to make an appearance. He keeps trying to get on WrestleMania. Whether he's going to have an effect on the match. I'm hoping Sheamus wins the belt. You know, I think Daniel Bryan's been excellent, but I'd like Sheamus being, from Ireland. I'd love him to have the belt again. I think it'd be brilliant. But Daniel Bryan's been good.
Yes.
Mate, I think I don't know. I think Punk versus Jericho is going to be absolutely awesome. Like, I actually think this looks brilliant. I think if the Teddy Long versus Laurinaitis match was a Money in the Bank match instead, I actually think it would have the potential to be one of the best WrestleManias ever. I really do. I think, and I think it's a shame the women's match has had to pull in yet another celebrity, but
yeah.
Big Show and Cody. That's going to be another one. I've got so impressed with Cody Rhodes. I think the last year he has just come on so far. It's untrue. Absolutely awesome.
It's nice that he started wearing knee pads. The funny joke we've had over the last few months is with Daniel especially is that he needs to wear knee pads, and now he's wearing knee pads. But
You know, it disturbs me, a wrestler not wearing knee pads. I think it just looks so wrong.
Oh, super. What do you think to the rumours of the first match of Mania is going to be the WWE title match?
I reckon it very well could be. I reckon one of the title matches will be a first match.
Yeah, I wish it to be the Divas match or something, but you can't. To me personally, I can't believe
that would kill the crown.
They're putting the WWE match on first. I mean, with all the prestige, everything that title's had over the years, to put that on first, I think it's a bit.
Yeah, I personally can see Daniel Bryan Sheamus on first rather than the WWE title.
Yeah.
But it is a shame, but the problem is when they're doing Undertaker, Triple H and The Rock Cena, it's almost like there's 4 main events, you know, like you've got both the title matches. The fact you're having a WrestleMania and the tag belts aren't even defended, it's kind of, you know, it's a strange one. You're having them belts and the US title not even defended. But I don't know. I can't help but think that they feel, you know, that it's gonna. The world titles aren't as highly rated on a WrestleMania anymore. They weren't last year either. Let's face it, The Undertaker's main evented WrestleMania for the last 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Undertaker match has like overshadowed some of the other things that's happened. But I'm looking forward to it.
Did you think that Christian deserves one more match?
Yeah, why not? One more match. Maybe he'll get it when Sheamus wins the belt. I like Christian, you know, I think he's good. I think since he's come, I liked him once he went to TNA, he found himself there, I think, and took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right with that. What do you think to the latest rumours today that Kevin Nash might be going back to TNA?
Personally, I don't like him. Although I shouldn't say that too much because I'll be getting a meeting next month. So, you say I meet all these guys. I met him in November, and he basically just completely blanked me. So, I'll at least get to meet him. But I don't like him. I really think he has nothing to offer. I really do. I just don't see. I just think he shouldn't be put in a ring. He can't move. He's old. He's slow. He's really just. I don't know. I don't want to see him back in TNA. I don't even want to see him back in the ring. But he's wrestling in London next month. In case you didn't know.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I think I saw something about it. I think I saw something that Kevin Nash is coming over, but I haven't seen anything. I forgot to write it down. To tell you the truth, completely.
Yeah.
I've heard that he's coming over. So
yeah, he's wrestling Chris Masters in London.
Oh, well, that's Chris Masters. That'll be the hardest match Chris Masters ever worked in.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
right.
Well, thanks very much, Ben. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been
no problem. Anytime.
Everyone in the chat room says thanks very much. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you on next Sunday. And Freak, what? Sorry, Freak in the chat room saying that I've missed my question. Oh, sorry, mate. But thanks very much, Ben, for your time and your pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Do you want me to answer his question?
Freak, if you can quickly answer your question, please, and then we can get going.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, dear.
Come on, freaking pussy.
Come on, Freak. Oh, and you got 10 seconds, mate. Come on, don't worry about it. Okay, right. Well, I know, in fact, Freak was supposed to be coming next week, but they can't, so they want to apologise. Chris is and Kirsch in the chat room. What's your favourite ice cream flavour?
Ice cream flavour, probably mint choc chip.
Oh, and our famous cousin of Sheamus in the chat room. That's just one more, and then that's it, mate. I'm sorry to have you. Who is the most famous wrestler to have worked for you? Finley. And on that note, we'll say thank you very much to Ben. It's an absolute gem. An absolute pleasure to have you on the show. It's
Thank you for having me.
no worries, and we'll keep promoting you as much as we can every single week. Southside Wrestling Entertainment will always get a thumbs up from me. It's been an absolute pleasure and something I'm never going to forget. See you next Sunday, fella. Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was that. That was my very first guest, Mr. Ben Auld from Southside Wrestling. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm sure I did. Got a bit of all the questions we wanted to anyway. Brilliant. What can we say? An absolute gem of a question. I hope everybody had a good one in the chat room. Now, first of all, how are you feeling, Daniel?
For what?
From last night, because we had that you was going to a WWE show.
Yes, and I got the diarrhea. Or what?
So how are you feeling now? Are you okay? Everything working on all cylinders?
Yes, I am now.
Good.
I am good now. Sorry.
Yeah, you're doing your Darth Vader impersonation with your breathing again. But it's okay. It's nice to talk to you again. So how?
But don't worry, I will have my Zack Weather merchandise.
Oh, super. So how's the wrestling world in your eyes been this last couple of weeks then? Or have you watched any wrestling? Or do you think you're just waiting for WrestleMania now?
Yeah, kinda. I watch Raw, SmackDown.
Oh, you've watched SmackDown. That's more than me. I watched
Victory Road.
Well, I've watched Victory Road about a couple hours ago, and we'll go through that top to bottom in a few minutes, if that's okay, mate. Got loads of time. Thanks to everybody in the chat room for being here. It's amazing to see you all. Special thank you again to Ben. It's an absolute pleasure to have everybody in the chat room. Oh yeah, for Daniel, you missed it last week. I did it for the John Cena impersonation. People going on about it and blah blah. Did the old word life thing. 2 weeks ago, Nix has just fetched it all. I had bad wind, and I kept farting on air, as Nix has said in the chat room. It was embarrassing. It really was. I wasn't even allowed in my bed that night. My wife kicked me out and made me sleep on the sofa. So I was out of sorts with that one. But the wife's not in tonight now, so I'm okay. So we're flying. But no, everything's okay now in my world. We're just looking forward to WrestleMania, getting it out of the way. So I think everybody's getting to that stage now where it's like, okay, we've seen the promos, we're doing everything now. Let's just get WrestleMania out of the way, shall we? Before I start, I've got a couple of things I want to get off my chesty chest. Right. I'm gonna name and shame 2 Torags now. Well, one definitely. Right? This Torag has been giving me crap on Twitter. Now, if you're gonna give me crap on Twitter, 2 rules. Number 1, do it in a language I understand. And 2, if you're gonna do it, have your proper name. So WCW World Champion for giving me shit because this show is on at the same time as SmackDown and it's the worst decision ever in wrestling. Fuck you and your bleeding wrestling thing. If you have a go at me, have a go bleeding. Let's see your proper name, bitch.
And first of all, who watch SmackDown live?
Yeah, I mean, SmackDown's on at this time now. It's on for the last half hour now. Yeah. And also there's another guy that tried to spam the Facebook page today. We're doing some shit and I've had to ban him.
The freaking virus.
Yeah, because I did him today. He lives in Wales and I've reported him to Facebook. And he's gone and he's out of the way. And he can go fuck himself. I'm sorry for swearing. I apologise if it upsets anything. But yeah, we know SmackDown's on a Tuesday. We know that. But it's at the same time, It's shown on Sky TV in UK at 11 o'clock, at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. What he did, Shane, in the questions thing I did for Ben, we had this thing, and he just answered these stupid questions, and he put all these things in gobbledygook, and he put a virus link. So if you clicked on it, you gave yourself a virus on your bloody computer, and which I deleted it straight away, and it just did my neck in. I was just completely piece of shit. I'm reporting him to Facebook. I've had him out. I've sent him a message. If he wants to have a going, I'll bleeding knock him 10 ton of shit out. If he comes near me, I'll hold him high, turn him sideways, and shove his fucking balls up his candy arse, the fucker. That's what I'll bleeding do to that bitch.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah, and he will be a five-time piece of shit.
Who is your fave five?
Favorite what?
Favorite five?
Favorite five of what? Wrestlers?
Yes, you like Booker T?
I used to do a wicked spinner-rooney in my younger days. I really did. Being a child of the 80s and breakdancing, I used to do the spinner-rooney better than anyone. Davey Boy Smith, various reasons. Without him, I don't think the WWE would be over.
Well, it was more right now, not
sorry, right now, my five
not dead body.
Sheamus, Daniel Bryan. I'm going to upset people in here, I know, but I love The Miz. I absolutely love The Miz. And my favourite at the moment...
Still waiting for a name.
My favourite at the moment is... I'm going to... Well, Zack Ryder's in there. I like him.
Finally.
Yeah. Yes, and I have said that, and that is my catchphrase from now on, that I am the Miz, and I am the Mitch, and I'm awesome. And
my catchphrase is, I am Vendetta, and you are not.
Oh, we're back. We had some, for those who don't know, I mean, if you don't listen to this, if you haven't listened to, me, Vendetta, and Sheamus and Asa, we met in another wrestling chat room where there was a guy who used to present the show called Chris Hawler. And I just say, on behalf of everybody concerned with British Wrestling Radio, Chris, we were sorry to hear the news of your father passing a few weeks ago. Our thoughts and best wishes are with you, my man. We miss you. We miss you terribly. I miss you more than anybody in this world. And it's really... we'd hopefully one day we might have Chris on the show. We really are open. I'm going to ask him if he wouldn't mind coming on. But Chris is one of the reasons I started this. Chris and Ryan was the reason. But Chris, our thoughts and our prayers are sent to you, my man. We really hope everything's okay in your world, and we send our condolences to you at this terrible time. But there you go. I mean, Chris came back on Facebook, so I had a chat with Chris this week, so it was nice. I've been, for those who don't know, I've been invited to go onto another show to do a WrestleMania plug. The 30-minute Pipe Bomb crew have asked me to go on their show. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm absolutely shitting myself. I've listened to their shows. If you haven't, please do. It's an absolute cracker. Different take on the business. If plugs are going to WrestleNews.com, our number one place for all wrestling news. You'll see the link above us on our webpage. We go to wrestling updates, go to wrestle-news.com. Just click on that and you're taking it there. Yes, Ryan is a douchebag. Yes, we know. And last of all, there's new guys have just come in and they asked me to do this, and I've said, why not? WrestleHeads.com, they're a good bunch. They're doing it. They said they're going to start a new radio show, so as soon as they start the radio show, they can go fuck themselves. So, but at the moment, they're okay. So if we can check the news out as well, then do it. And a special welcome. Is he gone? Is Andy gone? Oh, shit.
No, I am here.
Oh. No, I'm not talking about that guy at the Gamer Men UK. I know who you are now. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Yo, if you think, no! Have you seen what Seamus has said in the chat room? Plug the
Fudge.
website as well, sure.
Not that fat as Virgin.
It's still real to me.com. No. No. Jackie, oh God. There's this woman called Jackie who rings the other radio station that we listen to. And
It's Virgin.
this is when we go off subject. This is really, really bad. But she's everything she does, she can't. Right, I'm gonna type it. She put a message on it. She put something on her webpage, and this is how she spelled Cena. That's how she spelled Cena. It was hilarious to see this thing. She was supposed to do a report. She did a report from of Raw.
I spell Cena.
It was like she was watching. The report goes like Cena came out, talked, then match, end of match. Rock came out, talked, trashed Cena, came out, advert breakover, Kane came out, and that's it. I mean, your heart's there, but Jesus Christ, excuse me for being passionate, but do me a fucking favour. When she rings up, I turn the mic off. I do not want to hear her because she is the female version of that guy off YouTube. It's still real to me, damn it! It's still real to me. Which, if you haven't seen that video, please see it. It's hilarious. This guy that cries in front of the legends. It's bleeding. It's one of the funniest things I have ever seen.
And don't ask to Finley if wrestling is fake.
Oh, we should have asked Ben that, shouldn't we?
Yes, I think you plug it on the Facebook page.
Yeah, but what did everybody in the chat room think? Was it cool having Ben on? We'll see if we can get some more guests on.
Yes, the son is think it's my internet problem.
Oh.
I am on my old router.
I don't know what to do without this guy. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Ask everybody in the chat room what the sound was like for the last 2 weeks. They'll tell you. Yeah, it's very, very.
I don't know. I didn't listening.
Yeah.
I was unable.
Don't worry. Anyway, let's go back to the wrestling world. Raw this week. What do we start? Raw or Victory Road? What do we start?
Victory Road is Sunday.
Right.
Sunday is before Monday.
Yeah. Okay, we'll start with Victory Road. Straight off the bat, ratings. What did you think?
About what?
The whole thing. I think TNA's got their shit sorted. They really are putting it out. It was wicked.
Yes, but it's throwaway pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, we all know the TNA pay-per-views, but Victory Road as a pay-per-view, and aside of the other things, it was good. I mean, it's going to be remembered for the only thing that did my goat was not my goat. Oh my God, Yorkshire thing. No, the only thing that did me was really the ending when people are going to be remembered for Bobby Roode and Dixie Carter at the end.
Well, for me, Victory Road, I always remember about going in 90 seconds.
Yeah, Victory Road. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, Victory Road everybody should have been talking about the Angle and Hardy match and the tag team match with AJ, Daniels, Kazarian, and Anderson.
But
and Diva winning the title. I mean, it was great. All the way through, it was superb.
And the ending of the main event was awesome.
Yeah, it just didn't seem right to me. I mean, okay.
No, I didn't talk about the Road and Dixie Carter segment. I talk about when Sting hit the Scorpion Dead drop.
Yeah, it seems to me that they are sorting it out slowly. Oh yeah, by the way, best wishes go to Bruce Pritchard, who's had 2 heart attacks this week. So I don't think he's going to be working at TNA for quite a long bit of time. But we'll start at the start. We'll go through that and see what you think, mate. Bully Ray came out and holds the TNA pay-per-view hostage until he gets a number 1 contender match with James Storm. Thoughts? I think Bully Ray's doing his own. He's stepping it up all the time.
But
Storm super kicked him.
yes, but what awesome promo Storm did, last the Impact Wrestling before Victory Road, he said I said no, I didn't say no, I would not say sorry about your damn luck because you would need luck.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't see the last Impact before Victory Road. I went straight to Victory Road. I was watching it. So I didn't.
At least you can do a boom. Watch TNA on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a new thing with last week's. They didn't put the show up for a couple of days. I thought, aye.
No, they put.
Well, I've already watched it.
The
I've already
ending
watched
of. They always put the ending of every match.
Yes, it just seems stupid. That's they did it, but
and sometimes they spoil a spoiler.
Yeah.
Like when Robert Owen win the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes I wish they'd stop the YouTube thing. I really do. I think it's going to get to a stage where people aren't going to tune in anymore.
What I hate about TNA is they are copying WWE with Twitter.
Oh yeah, why did it's that new guy in it? Dave Lagana's his name, is it? It's it was his idea to do this Twitter thing.
Yes,
I mean,
do it for Facebook, but not for Twitter. WWE is already with Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
And YouTube.
Seamus, I know you send me links every week, mate. I love you forever for that, mate. You're an absolute gent for what you do for that, for your links. Seamus is the guy that if you ever want links for your Raw, SmackDown, or anything like that, or Impact, Seamus is the man. We always put him on the webpage, and that's the guy who does it. I mean, I don't know how he finds them. I really don't know how he finds them. I really don't. It's just amazing. You watch SmackDown 4 hours before it's on the TV over here.
And if someone cannot find a wrestling team of a wrestler, I can try it to find it.
Yeah, there you go. You got 2 guys. Because it's in Australia first. Yeah, true. Yeah. I've never thought of that. I know, of course, Australia.
Oh, you forgot something.
Oh, go on.
Apologize, you son of a bitch.
Apologize. What are you apologizing for?
Benoit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I apologize for that because I changed my views on Chris Benoit. Because after I watched the documentary, I
don't know what chat room was, but not live.
Yeah. So I mean, it was some Thursday night. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get back. I mean, the thing with Twitter, I think it's. Have you not, Matt? Has anybody ever tweeted what it said trending worldwide on Twitter with WWE and Austin TNA? They're saying, "Oh, it's."
Matt, please, if you don't want to have the freaking adverse, use AdBlock Plus.
Yeah. AdBlock Plus, okay? We're not. I mean, we're fine. I'm just seeing the Southside picture at the moment, so I don't know exactly what's happening. Where you guys are. But I mean, the Twitter. I've never seen. I mean, it says trending worldwide is Triple H, HBK, Taker, or Austin Aries, or everything.
And I'll be leading.
And you look at it. And it's like, but it's not. It's not trending worldwide. What the bleed are you doing?
Yes, but like TNA, sometimes they are late.
Yeah.
Or because Twitter is like every minute you have a new one, or every 15 minutes you have a new top pep.
Yeah, the day that it says BWR is trending worldwide, I will literally run out my street naked, run up and down, and shout, "I'm a raging homosexual. I am a raging homosexual. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay." There you go.
So that means your wife have a penis?
Someone video that. No, I've done it again. Oh dear. Ah. Hey man, don't worry about moaning, mate. Everybody has it. Right. After we had Storm and Bully Ray, we had the match of Zema Iron versus Austin Aries. Do you feel there's a possible face turn with Aries happening here?
Yes, because every time he is right now. I think he's a winner. Semi-heel, semi-face.
Yeah, his contract's coming up as well, isn't it? He's
Yes, but we all know that he will resign with TNA.
Well, I hope so. I really hope so.
If he was not resigned, TNA will take the bail from him.
Yeah, they'll take the belt at the next quickly at the next pay-per-view. But I think Austin Aries as champion is amazing. I think he's absolutely superb. He's doing that step up to main event status now.
Right. Well, for Victory Road, he was the face because Ismail is a bigger heel because of Sorestan.
I didn't like what Jesse. I mean, I said I didn't see the impact, but I saw bits of it. I saw Zema Eon saying, "What I do to you, just remember what I did to Jesse Sorensen." Now, I know I'm a bit sentimental and a bit emotional at times, but I'm thinking, excuse me, pal, don't say that. I mean, somebody take that bleeding Carlito fucking hairstyle he's got and bleeding flatten it for him, will you? Somebody. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said. You can say anything you want, wrestler, but don't go out and say that. Oh, what I did to him. What I did to him. You didn't do nothing, mate. He just caught you wrong. He just went.
Yes.
It was just bang. That was it.
Yes, but the bad thing is that Jesse Samuelson injury, but the good things for Zimayan is now with this move, we all know that with this moment, we all know that he can push his heel momentum.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, the heel momentum is built. I mean, Zena's.
Yes, because at Vitero, he did the freaking movesaw that injured Sorestan.
Yeah. He's. I mean, if he did, I mean, yeah. I mean, we've seen it with other wrestlers when they've injured.
And I think
the most famous one was Owen Hart with Austin. I mean, when he had the Owen 316 T-shirts made with "I just broke your neck," and he did the famous thing with Austin, and they went with that for quite a bit.
Owen broke his neck.
Yeah, and he broke Austin's neck. The famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they had a decent match. I'll give him full. I mean, out of 5, I'd give him a 4.
I think he's ending with his Ben Wasser and submission combo.
Yeah, have you noticed the more submission moves are coming out? Yeah, there's more submission moves coming in now. It's crazy.
Yes, but is it the Ben Wasser and after he did the what was the name? Last Chancery.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't really know it off the top of my head. Yeah, I think Austin Aries using submission moves and a lot more. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's nice. I mean, seeing submissions are back, it's cool. I think.
Oh yes, and when you watch Daniel Bryan, did when you watch his match, did you remember Chris Benoit?
Yes, yeah.
Because it's every freaking move.
The crossface, yes, I know. I'm surprised. I am really surprised they're even allowing him to do. They're allowing him to do that move. I can't believe they're doing the crippler crossface in anything they're doing like that now.
And he did. I think he did the diving headbutt.
Yeah. Oh, that's Dynamite Kid. No. I'm not having Usain bleeding there. I'm sorry, but you're not having Chris Benoit with a flying headbutt. No.
Yes, but
that was done Sorry, that was done by Dynamite Kid in the 70s and the 80s.
Yes,
I don't care
but
what anyone says, and we know Chris Benoit loved Dynamite Kid and he idolized him.
did
Like-
Dynamite Kid did a headbutt from the ladder?
Yes, yep. He did the flying headbutt. Don't give me that crap. You watch Dynamite Kid's matches, and you watch me when he does his flying headbutts. Yeah,
I was not alive.
No, he had ladder.
Freaking
I
bitch.
think he did ladder matches when he was in Stampede Wrestling. But
I was not live.
right now.
I was not alive.
Well, I was about 10, and I still watched wrestling when I was 10. It was great. It was superb, man. I just remember him doing flying headbutts. It was
I
superb.
was not born, damn it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, after Zemon and Austin, we had the tag team title match with our very own Magnus and Samoa Joe versus the WCW team.
Yes, and we all know that it was so predictable that Crimson turned heel.
Oh, it was obvious, weren't it? I mean, God, Ben, it was so obvious Crimson was going to turn heel.
Well,
It was absolutely-
the problem is tennis is like they did like a semi-heel turn, like the past three weeks before Victor Hall, and then at Victor Hall turn heel. We all know that he was basically already a heel.
I think it's a natural progression. I mean, he's going to go. I mean, we'll see how Crimson goes now as a heel. It was funny to watch him in the match and going, yeah, well, I'm going to do it all. Tag. No. Even the crowd was chanting, tag your partner. Did you hear it? It was hilarious to hear.
No, I was
sleeping. It was the first time I've heard a chant in the Impact Zone in months, actually. Crazy. For those who don't know, the WCW team stands for We Can't Wrestle. And I am dreading now, and I don't know how Daniel feels, but I think there's... I just think... I mean, and Morgan turning around and giving him the finger and saying, fuck you, on pay-per-view.
Oh, yes, and about PG, did you realize that... fuck. So wait, continue.
I saw it. Oh, fuck. Brilliant. Oh, but we're just talking TNA and we're just learning a bit of WWE just like that as a morning.
Okay. Did you realize that TNA is not a PG-2 and they cannot say it as on TV, and WWE is a PG-2 and they can say as on TV?
Yeah, they don't even say hate now on WWE, do they? They don't. I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
Yes, but they said ass and bitch, I think. And TNA they beep it, then censor it.
Yeah, but I think it was funny when he saw Matt Morgan shout "fuck you" and give him the finger, and I just thought it was. But Crimson as a heel. I'd be interested to see how it goes. But I don't want to see a Crimson Matt Morgan match. Jesus, God help us. They've had enough as a tag team together. I mean, Matt Morgan wrestle. Yeah, whatever.
But I think Matt Morgan or Crimson will be world champion.
It won't be a normal match. I'll bet you anything it won't be a normal match. I'll bet it'll be something like a no holds barred or anything goes match or something. We know. I know. And it just seems stupid that Crimson and thing, but Nix will cover that in a bit. After that, we had a Robbie E. Jesus. God. Oh, fist pump. Oh.
Wait for it. The big fist pump. I love the like Robbie T gimmick. You're not on the list.
It's a gimmick, and he's playing it well.
Yes, I know that, but it's awesome.
But he still can't wrestle, can he?
And the entrance of Robbie T and Robbie E.
Oh dear, yeah. To pinch a saying from somebody called Chris Ola, he's as green as goose shit. right? Dear God, I mean, Rob Teddy. I mean, I know he's trying to do his best and he's working down in Ohio Valley Wrestling, but he's found his little nick, and I think it's a cracking little role he's got.
It's like a freaking great caddy.
Oh dear. Oh, can you imagine it if him and Mason Ryan ever decided to get a tag team? It'd be called the Welsh Dragons.
Well, Mason Ryan can wrestle. Rob Terry, no.
Both from Wales. You see, what I'm getting at is they're both Welsh. They're both Welsh boys.
Yes, but Mason Ryan have a better wrestling skill.
I've got the name for them. The Brit Teasters. Because they both got the muscles and think the Batista. So the Brit Teasters. There you go. I'll say that. The Brit Teasters. Well, he sent out this challenge, didn't he? And he challenged all the fans, and he's going, "Oh no, she's too funny. She's all right. She's over 40.
She's too fat."
Who in the chat room? I was begging. I was going mental. I was pleading. It was going to be Doug Williams. Was anybody else thinking the same? I was just hoping it was going to be Doug Williams that came.
I thought it was Rob Van Dam.
You thought RVD?
Yes.
No,
not RVD. RVD.
RVD. Superb. What a name. Oh, Jesus. That's wicked. I really did Doug Williams.
The funniest thing was on Facebook, he said he will be on like marijuana radio.
Yeah, I think Doug,
I love him so hard.
Works. I mean, Doug Williams has just done a show for Southside in Nottingham. He did one of them. I think it was last month he did. Him and Finley did a show, and so he's coming over here more than times than now, and he's getting more bookings. But yeah, Bobby T did the challenge, and then Devon came out. I thought, yeah, okay, put the belt on Devon. Yes, I am freak. I am a very big fan. I'm a fan of all British wrestlers that go over there and do anything. I thought Devon, giving him the belt, yeah. Let's see what Devon can do with the belt now. It's a nice change. You're interested to see Robbie E. Robbie E is over here next week, I think it is. It's either next week or it's the week after. He's with Mark and Ashkins in Wales. I've got the shows. Don't worry, I've got all the shows doing that thing.
And Devon have become the single wrestler before Bully Ray. A single wrestler champion.
What was that again? Sorry, mate. Do apologise.
Devon became a single champion before Bully Ray.
Really? Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah, of course he has. Yeah. So do you think Bully Ray might be going after the TV title belt now?
No, heavyweight title.
Yeah. Would you put the belt on him now? Would you put the belt on Bully Ray now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, shadow of doubt. Yeah. That would be great. The Dudley Boys have 2 of the titles. Yeah. I think that would be cracking. But
what's your thought about Eric Young and ODB knockout tag team champion?
What? You're joking me. No one in a million years saw this coming. How the bloody hell did they manage to get away with this? I mean, Eric Young, fair enough, when he was doing the Team Canada bit, and then they turned him into this bleeding hard bitch when he was doing the World Elite, and he was a leader of that. And now they've turned him into this bleeding freak again. Oh, Jesus God. And it just seems to me that Bully Ray Eric Young, I love him to bits. I think he's a cracking, but what the heck are they doing him with ODB? And now they're getting married? Are you really? Yes. SummerSlam 91, this is not going to be, This is not going to be Macho Man when Elizabeth getting married.
And Eric Young have a woman title?
Oh, yeah, dear. Yeah, definitely. That's all we need now is Eric Young to win bleeding knockouts, Bill.
And what's your thought about Joseph Park, aka Abyss, without a mask?
Oh, it hurt.
Damn,
It's gonna be.
you need to put the max as soon as possible.
I mean, okay, we've got this brother angle with him, and you're doing all these things with Joseph Park, and we know it's Abyss. We know by a far mile it's Abyss, and he's had all his hair cut, and he looks great. And don't get me wrong, it does look good. But how can they get Abyss back now when you've had all his hair cut off and everything like that, and everybody's seen his face and never knows?
Well, TNA plug put a video on YouTube and said where is Abyss now? I comment. I said try India.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm just had a quick drink there. I just think, I mean, Abyss will come back. We know he's going to come back at some point. But it's Sheamus has just said it best. They're going to do it. I think they're going to put a Kane wig on Abyss.
With other Max, freaking jobber.
Yeah. Did you see?
The big
Did anybody
red
see the
loser.
photograph this week of the hairpiece slipped on Kane on Raw last week? I think
What?
at the end, somebody's put a photo. I mean, I'll put it on our page on Facebook. I've seen it. There's a photograph of Kane's hairpiece slipped, and you can see all his skin. You can see the shaved head. But I'll put that on his Facebook page by the end of today. And I'll put that on, our page.
And don't forget that we find the Sheamus son.
Oh God, yeah, that post. Where did you find that photo?
On last week on SmackDown.
Do you know what first thing I thought is? Because you put it up before you told us you didn't go to the event, I thought you took a photograph of a kid actually at the event where you was. I really did. I thought.
I will kill him if it was at the event in Montreal. Well, this kid was dead.
Oh, I mean, that picture is just hilarious. I mean, for those who haven't seen it, it's a kid. He's about how old? 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, 10.
Not 10. He's got ginger hair, and he spiked it up brilliantly. It must have used a ton of gel or something.
And you have the Sheamus necklace.
He's got the big necklace on. He looks like he's trying to be Sheamus, isn't he? And
yeah.
Oh.
And he is topless.
Oh, he ain't got no shirt on. I mean, and he's as white as Sheamus as well, isn't he? He's whiter than that. And
no, it was on TV. It was on TV because I print screen my string.
Right. But it just looks hilarious. It really looks funny. We've gone off topic here again. Get back to it now. Knockouts match.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Well, no. TNA didn't women. It's not
well.
WWE. TNA.
Seriously?
We watch. If the WWE Divas, piss break. That's what the always thing is.
Seriously, Gail Kim vs Madison was my Pittsburgh.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Seriously, this match suck.
Gail and Madison, the best match they could, I suppose. I'm just glad to see that. I mean, it was nice to see there was a match that didn't involve Mickie James at a pay-per-view. That was all I was worried about. I mean, thank God it wasn't. I mean, no disrespect to her. She does her best for TNA, and she's put a lot into the Divas work, into the knockouts. But it's been 6 months now, and you know that Velvet Sky has not had her rematch yet.
And Christian didn't. It's been 1 year, and Christian didn't have his one more match.
Screw Christian. This is TNA I'm on about here. Velvet Sky has not had her rematch for a knockout.
Okay, the Christian Cage, Christian Cage, then.
Bullshit, Christian Cage. Screw him. I don't want it. Bleeding one more match, crap. But Velvet Sky has not had her match yet, and it's been like 6 bleeding months since she lost that belt to that frigging Gail Kim. Do me a negative. Anyway, Gail Kim won. And then we had what I felt, until I watched Angle and Hardy, the second best match of the night was the tag team match with AJ and Anderson and Kazarian and Daniels. These had an amazing tag team match. It was just...
Yes, but why Anderson in here? I will prefer like Rob Van Dam or High Flyer. Like I don't No.
Yeah.
Like Austin Aerie.
Yeah. Well, they had to do something with the storyline between Kazarian and Daniel and AJ and all the rest of it. And I think they really have. I think that match was amazing. I mean,
Or Jeff Hardy.
Dark Horse, because the other three were X Division guys, and Anderson's not that type of wrestler, is he? He's
a heavyweight.
Yeah, I mean he's heavyweight, but he's not like an X Division high flyer like the other three,
No.
is he?
But well, I accept the plunge, the top rope, Green Bay plunge.
Yeah, yeah. He's RWD. she's twigged onto what you say now.
Put RVD 20 worldwide.
Yeah, it's the RVD the Anderson AJ match was a cool one. I really do. I don't mean to see where Anderson goes from now. It's a nice thing to break him back into the company after being away so long. And do you prefer him with the dark hair or do you prefer him with the blonde hair?
Blonde.
Oh yeah, blonde by a mile. I'm going back to blonde.
You have a dark hair.
I'm screw this dark hair shit. I'm going back blonde. I'm had enough.
Like a Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I look like Dolph Ziggler. I will. I'll bleach it blonde. I look like Dolph Ziggler. But I've got a receding hairline at the front, so I'm not going to look as good as him. But hey, there we go. Yeah, we saw that. I think RVD was back this week. Anyway, after we had the tag match, easily the match of the night, Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy. Jesus bleeding hell! I mean, these two really, really did TNA proud.
Yes, but
Hardy's credit. 12 months ago was the famous Victory Road fuck up, and the 90-second match. But Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle did an amazing match. It was top to start finish, absolutely top notch match. Superb. You can't knock them, not one bit.
Yes, but again, a shit ending.
Yeah, I mean, why spoil it? Spoil it with a crap ending like that. You know they're going to do it again. You know it's going to be at the next pay-per-view in a steel cage. You know that's going to happen, and it's a shame for me. I mean, but that's what TNA booking are going to do. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, because Lockdown is the second biggest pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Of TNA.
And then, apart from the crap ending, then we had Sting versus Bobby Roode in a no-holds-barred match with the insane icon himself back. I'm sorry, I mean, he's 53, but Jesus, God help. If I'm like good at 53, I'll be a god. Sting can go.
Woo!
Yeah. There we go. Sting just goes. I mean, he can... Even the famous thing was, at WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels had a match with a ladder. When the match versus Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. Ric Flair had gone on record that said Shawn Michaels, that match, had a match with a ladder. It could have been again, it could have been with anyone. You could put Sting in a match with a broom, and he would have a match with that broom. I don't care what, he can go. I mean, Bobby...
Well, he had a match, I guess, with Flair and Hogan. So.
I was pleased to know that it wasn't going to be for the title, and then we got this lockdown thing up with James Storm and Bobby Roode. I'm really excited for that match. It really's got me tingling for that one. I will stay up and watch that match. I think that is going to be one of the best matches of the year, hopefully.
Yes, but the problem is the same amount of WrestleMania.
Oh,
lockdown.
Yeah.
The same month.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But I mean, end of the match, we had that thing with Bobby Roode and Dixie. Less about that, the better. Really?
Yes. No, I don't want to talk about that shit.
It spoilt it. It really, really spoilt it. And that was Victory Road.
Yeah.
Victories in the chat room. A to whatever. A being brilliant. B bar C dar whatever it is. I'm gonna give it a B. I am going to give it a B.
Uh,
I'll give it a B for
C.
DNA.
C.
C? Are you really? Oh,
Yes, I am serious, bro.
what was wrong with it? What did you think was wrong?
The ending.
Yeah. That's why I didn't give it an A. It's not, I mean, nothing against the other matches. I think everybody on that card did well, apart from Crimson, but there we go. It just seems that...
Well, at least it was better than last year.
But it's just, I mean, 6-0. I just think that some of the times when you watch it, I mean, that pay-per-view is going to be one of them. Aside of what it was 12 months ago, and if that's the first one, is that the first one since Russo got fired?
Yes.
Then, if that's the way they've done with fired, if that's the way they've gone, then they're going in the right direction. Matt's put a good one up on Facebook. No, I've not heard the news. What's the news? Go on. I've got something to say where he was. What's the news?
The board is the word. Don't you know about the board? The board, the bird.
The bird.
Board is the word. Then you know
Right.
about the board.
Before we do Raw, I'll just do these quick plugs out of the way for the shows, and then we'll get them out of the way. March 25th to this weekend, we've got at 3 p.m. at Islington the Garage in London, Progress Wrestling present Chapter 1. They have Colt Cabana wrestling for them. Going to be a good show. It's a brand new promotion in London. Give them if you're in that way, give them a go. Same day, March 25th, PWU, our friends over in Belfast, they've got their next thing. I think it's called Proving Grounds. The Balmoral Hotel in Belfast. And then also, same day, down in Croydon, All-Star Wrestling, new promotion we've never done before, but they're on our books now. They've got a show happening.
What is the name of the book?
The promotion is called All-Star Wrestling. It's at Fairfield Hall in Croydon on the 25th of March. And they're looking at a place. That's the one that do all the legends get-togethers. They do get all the legends and reunions. Yeah. So,
How stupid about the greatest? How stupid to call a pay-per-view of every match is a steel cage match, no way out, because a cage match is you need to escape the cage, so you need to find a way to go out. Are you or
it's
you
gonna be, every match is going to be in a cage. That's lockdown. That's lockdown.
Yes, no. Yes, but WWE made a return and no way out return.
Yeah.
And every match is a steel cage match.
Yeah.
Oh, silence! I fart.
iPod. Yeah. Right. Also happening in the UK on the 30th of March, Preston City Wrestling, one of the big promotions now that are going in big way. They got a match happening on the Lava Ignite nightclub in Preston on the 30th of March. They've got their Spring Slam event. They're happening now. Now, April 1st, this is the attention of Mudge and Smart. Sorry, mate.
I thought you was talking about WrestleMania anyway.
All right. Yeah, well, April 1st, WrestleMania Day, at the Huntingdon Commemoration Hall, Southside Wrestling presents Risky Business. You've seen the poster. It's there. That's with Sticks. The people on the poster from left to right is T-Bone, El Ligero, and Sticks. Them the three in the poster. And
don't forget about British Fest.
British Fest is, when's that? Oh, that's on the same day as well, isn't it?
Yes, yes, I think.
The big Brit Fest is happening as well. It's always happening on April 1st. If I wasn't going to Southside Wrestling, I'd be going to Brit Fest. that would be my deal. But I am definitely going to go to that sometime in the future. I am going. I'm so gutted that everything's happening on the same day. But the Southside Wrestling thing is the British Wrestling Radio get together. I've got Mudge coming up. We've got Smarty from the chat room coming. I've got my friend coming from down the street who's in a wheelchair. He wanted to come and see everybody. So we're having a get together. There's a couple more people wanting to come. We're going to have some drinks before the match, before the wrestling. We're going to have some drinks. Going to watch the match, have some fun and games. Come out, go back to the pub. Then we're going to go to my house and watch WrestleMania. Going to be the night of no nights. So and the
Me fuck drink is all about chicks and America.
It's all about the money, of which I have not got a lot, but I'm doing my best.
Yes, it's all about the money for me.
Yeah, it's all about
because everybody has a price.
You've got money. You must have money. You drive a Jaguar. Yes, you've got a classic car. So don't give me.
Yes, and it's a freaking British. Like,
yeah, right. Then we've got the list is getting longer and longer. April 7th, Britannia Wrestling Promotions in Wales at the Firth Beach Arena, Prestatyn. They have Mark Haskins and Robbie E at their latest wrestling thing. That's April 7th, Prestatyn in North Wales.
And it's a freaking V12.
Oh yeah. And then on 21st of April, New NGW Collision Course. Mark Haskins versus, and this is a match I'd really, really like to see. Mark Haskins versus Pac. Eastmount Recreation Centre at Hull. 6, so we see Pac. And then on the 22nd of April, we've got Future Shock Wrestling. They've got Future Shock 58, Stockport Guildhall. £10 is general admission. If you're under 14s, it's £6. And then on the 26th, we've got his friends up in Sheffield doing their little April Anarchy. 26th of April at Sheffield Library Theatre. So, and then on the 5th of May, which is my birthday, hint, hint, my birthday, ow, ow, Premier British Wrestling present Breaking Limits 7th at the Viking Arts Centre in Largs, Scotland. PWR. PBW up in Scotland. Here we go. And there's academies, usual one, NCWA, S18 Gym in Dronfield, and also we've got another one down in London, Woodside Club, 38 Enkermore Road, South Norwood. Session starts at £15 per session for a 5-hour session. And after you've been there for a few weeks, the price drops. There we go. Got the plugs. Yay! Right.
What? Whoa.
Hello, you
okay.
Quebec Ice.
No, my freaking laptop, my freaking Adobe shut down. So I need to refresh the page.
Refresh the page.
Dang. My new name will
DWA.
be Refresh.
Best in the world, DWA. Please tell me more, mate. CWA, best in the world. I've just plugged your thing, WrestleHeads.com. I did yours at the start of the show. So you can't have you knock me saying I don't knock you guys as well. Go and see them guys as well. Raw. Let's do Raw, shall we? Let's get Raw out of the way. What do you think? CM Punk with Jericho. We'll just go quick. We don't provide the getting ready for Mania now. The matches are just a side thing from it.
Yes, what? Okay, I have it. So that's mean that CM Punk's father is Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. I love the way that he went. I will never say anything about your father.
And anything about your father?
Sister.
Well, what, your sister? with his freaking troll face.
Oh, his face was beautiful. And have you seen this? What Sheamus has just said? We picked great times to do the show. How did I know that SmackDown would be on in the UK, USA, and Canada? Have I got TV guides that cover all this? No.
And by the way, I already watched SmackDown.
I mean, who watches SmackDown? God, Benny. I mean, watch.
I don't know. I download SmackDown at like 9 p.m. East. That's mean about maybe 2 p.m. 9 a.m. East. That's mean about 2 p.m. British time.
Yeah, well, our clocks are going forward tomorrow, so we should be okay after that. For those who don't know, we've got a professional wrestler in the chat room, freak, Dave Rain. Dave Rain's in our chat room. It's nice to see you, sir. Hope you have a good time with your next. Good luck with your next wrestling matches, sir. Hope you're very, very well and healthy, and everything's good in your world. So yeah, we're honoured. I'm very honoured, actually. That's cool. That.
But
yeah, Jerry with CM Punk.
Yes, we all know that this rivalry will be awesome.
Yes, I can't believe. Please, don't put them on first at WrestleMania. Please don't do it.
Then
it's not.
Well,
it's not fair.
It's your destiny to be drunk.
Yeah, it's not fair to put Cena and it's not fair to put CM Punk and Jericho on first.
I think it will be the World Heavyweight title.
Why can't it be the? I mean, you've got that 12-man tag match. You've got Divas match. You've got the Intercontinental match, but you want to put on a match with the title, which is supposed to be the most prestigious in that company.
Yes.
And that's opening up your biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Yes, but Intercontinental title, nobody care. But Big Show versus Cody Rhodes, nobody cared. 12 match is a freaking piss break, so we need to be at the 2 or 3 hour, and the other match is the piss break at the middle of the show.
Yeah, that means the beer break, as they call it in America, I suppose. But the only thing that does me is, if we're going back with past WrestleManias, could you imagine Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels opening WrestleMania? Never in a million years. No way. Bullshit. I mean, you're putting two guys that are possibly gonna steal the show. The CM Punk Jericho match is possibly gonna steal the whole show. For me, it's gonna go mental. But show next week.
I think it will be again the match of the year, Undertaker versus Triple H, because HBK and the Hell in the Cell.
I think the HBK bit with Triple H and stuff, we know something's going to happen. But I'd rather save mine for next week when we do the Mania show. Next week's I'm gonna keep my things to myself because I want to know it next week. But I've got my things that might happen with that, and we'll go through everything. Next week we're just gonna do WrestleMania. We're not do TNA Impact and everything because WrestleMania is going to be too big to do anything else. So next week we just do WrestleMania if that's okay, mate.
And Wednesday or Friday?
Friday, if that's okay. Is that right?
Okay, I think Friday. It will start. It will start 1 hour before.
Yes, yeah, 1 hour for you. Yes, it will.
Okay, so that's mean at 6 p.m. Okay, I am okay.
Yeah.
Because I need to go to a bar later.
All right. So, see.
But I am okay.
You're all right. Okay, we won't make a long one. We'll just do Mania and then that's
No, so it's okay. So it's WrestleMania. It's okay, but I thought it's the same time.
All right. Okay. Best in the World says, are you going to be doing one on Sunday before the pay-per-view? I am going to be in no fit state to do a show on that Sunday.
And Friday show will be our WrestleMania show.
I'm not going to do one.
Michael Jackson.
I'm going to be Friday's too far away from Sundays and Mondays. It's just I think Fridays we get more people because of the weekend and stuff. So let's see. We'll have a chat. We'll see how we feel and go about it. But We'll get back to Raw. We've gone off subject. Somebody just saying it's not part, but it's a game. It's a gimmick. Bugger. Right. We'll just do Raw quickly. Big Show versus Kane. Bit of a dead rubber. Only good thing about it was you saw Kane's hairpiece slip.
No, but I never thought that Kane will choke slam Big Show from the top rope.
No, I didn't. It was a surprise. And the return of your boy, Zack Ryder.
Woo woo woo.
Yeah.
You know the rest.
You know for the fact he wasn't going to win against Daniel Bryan. We knew that.
Yes, but we all know that he's gonna win on SmackDown tonight against Jack Swagger.
Is that the Long Island?
The Long Island Ice
Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
We had Sheamus versus The Miz. I'm not gonna go through it in order because I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. Sheamus versus Miz, with The Miz saying he wants to be on team thing.
Yes, and Sheamus win
they bury this guy. How far are they going to bury The Miz?
But it's the same way they do it with Drew McIntyre.
They did it with Sheamus, though. If you remember.
Yes, and Sheamus won the US title.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Best in the World just put a thing up. DWA Tiverton in Somerset. I think it is. Ladder match mayhem. 31st of March 2012. Go there. Be a great time. Everything. Yeah. Sorry, MJ. I didn't understand anything about it, but I now understand. So we're cool. Divas match confirmed. Why do they have to spoil WrestleMania with a frigging celebrity who can't wrestle? I mean, we had Snooki last year.
Because Karma is not ready.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I know Karma's not ready, and fair enough, but surely we could have had a Beth Phoenix versus Natalya match, something like that. Or another Tamina match.
Or Beth Phoenix versus Eve Therese.
Oh God! It's going to be the biggest piss break of all time, isn't it? There's going to be a queue in my flat to go to the toilet to get away from that.
No, not the biggest, but the fastest. It will be a 2-minute match and a 10-minute entrance.
Gamerman UK just said, Dean, why don't you put a frock on then and you'll be in the match? I haven't got the legs. Right, okay? My legs are sacred and they don't look good in a dress. There you go. Fine. Santino versus Ortonga. That was just basically just building up the tag team match. That's only going to be for his Teddy Long bleeding dancing. What the?
I think is Ortonga one.
I listened to a show that I'm going to stop with you. I listened to a show last night over here with a gentleman I know very well called Bob Moulton, and he did a wrestling show last night, and he came up with a team for Teddy Long, and I went, go, and I said, go on, and I said, right, Rodney Mack. Can you remember these names? Rodney Mack. You could have had Rodney Mack, Mark Henry, Doom, Ron Simmons, and Butch Reed. And you could have had Team Long with all the African Americans versus the white. And I thought, how racist could you get? I thought, my God, that is so politically incorrect. I've never seen in my life. But it would have been funny. But he thought it was funny. And I just said, no. Rodney back in WWE. He's great.
Do you remember at Survivor Series when Christian was with Henry, MVP, and who was Mark Henry?
Oh yeah.
Henry, MVP, and no, not Mark Henry, R2.
Yeah, I remember.
three black and one white, and he did a freaking rap. One is a white and the other is a black.
I have to think the worst thing I ever saw dancing wise was, I mean, it might look to me, remember back in the day and stuff like that. But if everybody remembers Too Cool and Rikishi doing it at WrestleManias and the dances they did when you watch the matches there, and oh Jesus, do me and me. Oh dear, it's I mean, this tag team matching, it's his tag team match is getting out of hand for me. Why can't we have a Money in the Bank match? I know because Wade Barrett's injured. Get well soon, Wade. Get well soon, mate. We miss you.
Sheamus Island, Ray is not confirmed.
All right. No,
Rey
Ray.
Mysterio is not confirmed.
No, because Ray still. We're not sure if Rangers. The rumor has it if the Ray's still injured, that Evan Bourne's going to take his place.
Or maybe about the rumor of Big Daddy V.
Yeah. But it might be Zach. Or if it's not Ray, it might be Zach. So
Zach is already in the team.
Yeah.
With Cali.
We had John Cena versus Mark Henry. I'm sorry. You tell everybody on that day that Cena had a car crash, right?
Yes.
And next minute he's lifting a 400-pound guy on his neck. Give me a break, pal. Sorry. No.
Yes, that was
bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
the
Rock promo. There's a
or it was a small crash.
Yeah. Have you heard of this internet game called the Bingo?
I know. Miz hit the Cena car.
All right. Have you heard of this game on the internet called the Rock Bingo?
No.
Right. For those who don't know, the Rock Bingo is you get all these things in front of you that the Rock's going to do in a promo, and you've got to knock them off, and you have about 7, 8, 9, whatever number you have, and if you can get them all knocked off, bingo. Okay? My friend did it, and he did it, and he said, right, the Rock Bingo goes like this. Comes out, raises his arm above his head, cocks his head back, raises his eyebrow. 1998 catchphrase, this is Cena. Goes back to a lady parts, mentions body parts, Fruity Pebbles, raises his eyebrow, smell what the Rock is cooking, another 1998 catchphrase, raise arm, takes glasses off, puts glasses back on, and then end the promo.
I know for that the raised the wrist on his arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the notes on his arm. Yeah. Oh God, how embarrassing is that? Especially when Cena pulled him up in it. I forgot.
And I think he said son of a bitch or something like that.
Oh yes, he'll always swear. Oh, he'll say, "Oh no, exactly. I know exactly what he'll say." He'll say, "You can take that thing nice, put it in a box, shine it up real nice, put a nice bow on it. You turn it, you hide the bowl, hold it high, turn it sideways, and shove it up your candy ass." What's the game called? The Rock Bingo. That's exactly what it's called. The Rock Bingo. And then to end Raw, we had the end of an era. Is it bollocks? The end of an era.
Well, the end of the Raw will be when Cena die.
I think the thing with, I mean, don't get me wrong. These three can cut a promo better than anybody.
Well,
yeah, you look at it and you're like, yeah. I mean, they had all the seat. I mean, a few weeks ago, did you hear them dicks that were shouting "what" every time the Undertaker spoke? How fucking disrespectful is that?
I was waiting for the next person who say what asleep with his daughter, and it was Hogan who said what.
I just think he's disrespectful now. What was good with Austin, but when the Austin's not there, it doesn't work. I mean, it works with R-Truth because
don't quote me. Did it. Don't quote me.
The what?
Oh, okay, you can what me.
Don't want me.
Okay, you can what me.
They was what I'm about to say. They we've got Randy Orton was on earlier talking about him and Kane and bloody Mania as well. But Triple H and Taker and HBK, it's got me intrigued. they're doing a good job as usual, putting that doubt in your minds that the Undertaker might just lose it. Hand on heart, as of now, before we talk about it next week, mate, and we're asking people. I mean, if people want to ring in now, you can ring in now. You know, I mean, we've still got the chat phone lines here available. If you want to ring in now quickly, please do so.
Finally.
Finally, yeah. Fine. We've been talking so much, we forgot about the phone calls. I completely forgot. Phone calls are available, guys. 01223-911-822.
Yes, but it's my return. It's all about me, myself,
Yeah,
and
it's
I.
all about him. Yeah.
And when
anything you want to say about tonight, anything you want to know, just ring us up and chat to us.
And when I will have my spotlight.
Oh yeah, you can't deny Vendetta his spotlight. You cannot do it to him. He's always got to have his spotlight. But
I want my spotlight.
Right, I'll ask you a question now. We'll do it again quickly. Hand on heart, if the match was now, would Taker lose?
No.
You think he's
because not? I think he's 19-0. He need to be 20-0.
Yeah. Nix wants to know, when can she have a ride in the Jaguar? You've got a female fan, mate.
Well, go to the zoo. Go to the zoo. You will find a jaguar.
Yeah, the greatest man that ever lived. Please tell us who you are, mate. It would be nice to know. I was at a guess at who I am. It's Reggie. Reggie Rogers. I bet it's Reggie Rogers.
Or can you sign out and sign in? I will find his EP.
Leading Brendy. I'll look forward to your Hall of Fame suggestions tomorrow, fella. Oh, Jesus.
Yokozuna.
Right. As we said, anybody want a phone call, please do it. Phone lines are open. The stage is yours. Say what you want. If you're anything about British wrestling, Ben. If you're anything about Brent, Ben, anything like that. Oh, yeah, we had a Hall of Fame announcement, didn't we? Yokozuna.
Yes.
Worth it? Is he worthy of it or not?
Yes, he is in the Hall of Fame, Yokozuna.
Yeah,
but,
shit. Yokozuna was in WWE for 2 years. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean...
It's because he's fat.
I mean, Yokozuna...
He's Romani of a girl that I was dating.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the rumor has it is Bret Hart's going to induct him.
Well, we have the fucking all the list. Where is the freaking list?
Yes, he did die from seeing a spider. Yes, he did. Well, who was it, Nix? Nick says it's Brett that's inducting him. Who is it? Right, inductions for Hall of Fame, right?
Edge will be introduced by Christian. Because he deserves one more match. Horseman is Dusty Rhodes.
Right, Dusty Rhodes.
Yokozuna is Ricochet, Jimmy, and Jey Uso.
All right.
Mil Mascaras is Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
Ron Simon is John GBL.
JBL.
And Tyson is DX.
Steve Austin.
No, DX. Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Oh, right. I heard it was Steve Austin that was putting him in. Oh, right. That's cool. So there's rumours that there's going to be one more announcement, but I can't see it. So my bet that I said that if Randy Savage would go in the Hall of Fame this year.
Yes, and
and it's not. I loved, and I must admit, I loved The Rock this week when he did things mentioning Hulk Hogan and The Warrior. And when he did Macho Man, I freaked. I thought that was great when he went, "Ooh, yeah, dig it." Absolutely top notch. Absolutely amazing to see it. But anyway, you got anything else to say, mate, before we disappear?
Yes. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on you. Fuck you, didn't have YouTube anyway. And don't forget to buy the Invisible BWI T-shirt at bwishop.com and take care, spark your hair.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
And visit the website.
All right, Nix has used my name for something. Right. On a personal thing, I want to thank every single person that's joined us tonight. Ben, for being an absolute star. And
Not everybody except Seamus Aryan.
Yeah. Yeah. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Got the whole thing going.
Bookmark the website.
Yep. BWR, BritishWrestlingRadio.co.nr. Thanks to Glenn, the usual stuff he always does for us. Oh God. If you want to look at all his past shows, go to Justin.tv. You will see me do my John Cena impersonation. Don't ask me why. Moment of madness. I swear I'll never do it again. But I'm going to see what happens. Mudge, is Mudge still in here? Great stuff.
Man, buy the BWI Invisible T-shirt.
See you on Friday. For those, right, Nix has been at me now for 2 weeks to watch WrestleMania 17. I will do my best to see if I can get to watch rest of the world's new WrestleMania 17. It's the only one I not watch.
Google it, woman.
Yeah, I will do it. I'll watch it. I will get it. I haven't talked to Daniel for a bit, so I don't know if he's archiving it. I'm going to see if I can do it. I'm also trying to see if we can do an iPhone app. If we can get his own iPhone app and do it that way.
On iTunes.
A lot of people are doing it through the iPhone now as well.
On iTunes.
But
we are on iTunes.
iTunes, yeah, we had the famous show with Ryan Clark.
And PW, I think Justin TV can watch on iPhone.
Yeah, you can. Not the past shows though. You can just watch the ones live, I think. I will get it done. I'll see what I can do and get it. See what I can do and get it up on iTunes and Archive.org as well. Absolute pleasure to everyone. I give quick mention to everybody that's in Justin.tv chat room. Thank you very much.
And don't forget, did you accept? Did you accept when, if, for example, not WrestleMania, but example, the show of the pay-per-view, you will need to go to the chat room because of this freaking spammer?
Yeah.
Because before we have a freaking bot, but he is dead.
Right. Okay. So in feel because as like Vendetta says, when we do a pay-per-view one, we're gonna do it. We're gonna use the Justin.tv one. We're not gonna use this one instead. Okay.
Because last time I think it was, I don't remember. I think it was Elimination Chamber. I watched I just viewed the Justin TV chat, and it was like 20 adverts.
Yeah, they've had adverts tonight. They've had a lot of adverts tonight. I mean, Matt's been saying about he's had all adverts all night long. So we'll have to see if we can try and get this best sorted out. I'll tell our internet. I'll tell our website designer about it.
No, for the way.
Yeah, we'll get that done. So everybody else in the chat room, Asa, I don't know what to do without you at times. I really don't. The stuff he does on Twitter is just amazing. Thank you very much, Asa.
And reduce your post.
Yeah.
It's way too long.
I think if it comes to it, we might go to, instead of Justin.tv, what do you think about going to Ustream? Would Ustream be better?
But we'll need to, because I need to change.
Got an account. Seamus did an account for us.
For the account, there's no problem. But I need to know the stream name and the for projecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Justin TV I know, but I don't know for.
Well, if we can set up the Ustream, it'd be better than do it through that.
Yes.
We have to pay for it. I don't know.
You have to pay.
Right, well. JWP player. Didn't know that. Oh, right.
Yes, but the problem with the player, we have no freaking recorder,
No. Yeah.
so no archive.
So, I mean, I'll just do a quick shout out. Well, I'll spend this week seeing about, make a few inquiries and see how we go. Okay? It's all about, thank you very much for joining us. First time.
No freaking phone line. No
Sorry?
freaking call. Are you serious? No freaking call.
No, I can't believe it. I pay for a phone call and nobody comes. Nobody phone.
And 2 weeks before WrestleMania?
No, next week we'll do the phone calls. Phone calls all way long. We'll do it all night long. Next week's going to be a cracking show. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it up here, lad. Call it pigeon's instinct. Right, MJ, thank you very much. Mudgeman, I can't wait to meet you next week, mate. I really can't. Tickets are ordered. £8. £8 you owe me, okay? Nick's Carnation, my sweetheart, you're an absolute gem now. You've become one of the family. You really have. Every week you're here, it's an absolute gem to see you all the time. Seamus, my right arm. The guy on the... What will we do without you?
The wrong arm.
Your
right, right.
His business. He's a cracker. Swear one. Our brother from another continent. Love you, man. It's an absolute gem to see you back here again. The Gamerman UK. I will see you on Xbox Live because I know who you are. You Torag. You think I don't know who you are? But I do.
Fuck Xbox.
Remember,
Twistal Metal all the day.
Sorry?
Fuck Xbox. Twistal Metal all the day.
Right. Before we go, I'll just do the shit out and then I've got a question and then I'm going to ask everybody in the chat room. It's a quick one. You'll love this one. Vendetta versus Sheamus feud. That's in.
Yes. Next week I will do the freaking promo.
Best in the world. WrestleHeads.com. Remember, go there. Yeah, that's fair enough. And right, quick question. Best video game in wrestling there's ever been for the PlayStation?
Best wrestling video game?
Best wrestling video game you've been on a PlayStation. PS1, Super 3 or whatever.
Best wrestling video game is WWF No Mercy on Nintendo 64.
Really? Oh, right.
Or WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 2000.
Right. Well, I'm just asking because I was just thinking about it because I just got a modded Xbox and on it I've got, and Mudgeman, you will be playing this when you come to my house, mate. It really is funny. We got WWF Royal Rumble, WWF Raw from '96.
Did you have
WCW Super Brawl?
Did you have Here the Pain?
I haven't got Income the Pain. I played that. My favorite video game is SmackDown. SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation 1. I thought that was an amazing game. I thought that was an awesome game. Brilliant.
Yes, but try to...
Oh, here's a question for you. What's the worst video game you've ever played?
Try to win the Royal Rumble in the WrestleMania 2000. It's impossible.
Yeah. What's the worst? The worst game, worst wrestling game you've played?
Not TNA. Not TNA. Not the AA1. AAA. I think it was a backstage show on Nintendo 64.
I think the worst one for me would be...
Yes, Attitude suck.
Oh, yeah, Attitude was bad. I think the worst game I ever played was on the old Xbox original, WWF WrestleMania 21. Absolute shocker of a game. It was disgraceful. The moves, everything you did in that game.
But WWF Attitude was also was awesome. Also WWE also was awesome because you can hit RKO from nowhere. You can hit RKO in the mid-air. Example, someone did a moveset and you can still hit the freaking RKO.
Right.
You
Just
can
a couple of minutes. If
you
anybody
can.
wants to talk about their favourite video game, bring that number right now.
Oh, and Raw versus SmackDown 2008 on PSP.
Yeah. Or PSP. Any game on a PSP wants shooting. Any game on a PSP.
DS.
Oh, Jesus, God help me. I've had a PlayStation Portable. Oh, the only good thing I've had about a PlayStation Portable is I've got a fear of flying, okay? I have got a fear of flying. And on my honeymoon, my wife decided to book us to go to a flight to Turkey, which is 4 hours on a flight. And the only good thing about the PSP is that you could play films on it. So I watched 2 films there and 2 films back. And that's the only good thing I can say about a PSP. That was the best thing about
And you can watch porn on PSP.
Oh, well, if you can watch porn even, but anyway, last thing, once again, everything, a special mention goes to a friend of ours, a mutual friend called Chris Haller. We hope you get all commiserate.
Yes, I asked him if you want to be sometime co-host.
Yeah, I would love it. I'll see if Chris wants to come on. It'll be great. He asked
Because sometime I will love
he asked
to
about everybody actually.
PlayStation porno. I like that.
PlayStation porno. Right. So we're gonna cut it now. And it's an absolute gemmer. Chris Hall will be more than welcome. It'll be a night.
Don't forget to go in Japan and buy a Wii 6.
Oh yes. So on behalf of Daniel, and the fella before we finish.
PlayStation porno.
PlayStation porno. And for me, my name is Mitch, and I am so fucking awesome.
And Seamus Island. Oh yes, did you remember you said that Seamus, all the bitch that I said to Seamus Island, make Seamus Island make his vengeance because I was unable to go to the Montreal show. But now Seamus Island deserved the freaking follow, so next week I will do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mudge, give me a message, mate, and I'll give you my phone number for everything. We'll meet up next week. Okay, my man. Take care, everyone. Thanks very, very much. It's an absolute pleasure. I'm going to stay in chat for 5 minutes before I go to bed. But thanks very much to everyone. Take care.
And Seamus, I will have the next team will be for you.
Okay, mate. See you next week, fella. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Take care.